Welcome back to Hope Pass. We're playing Cities Skylines. We're building the future metropolis of Hope Pass. And last time, if you remember, we did just this little commercial section, this industrial area, and then we started building out some residential, put in an elementary school right there. But we ran into a problem, and that was the pollution in the water. All of our citizens started getting sick, and I thought that might have been a problem. And so we went ahead and took care of that by taking out the water intake over on this side and putting in this water tower right down there. So that solved our problem for now. And eventually, I'm going to clean this up too. We'll have to get us some sort of a inland water recycling type thing, which I believe doesn't happen until, let's see, that's garbage. Maybe it is underwater. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we can already do it. So inland water treatment plant. Oh, okay, yeah. So city is built far away from open water sources. So this is what we need right here to keep from polluting our water. In fact, let's see. Oh, it's only $2,500, and we got $32,000. So I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and do that because we've got a spot right over here. I believe that'll work. And it wouldn't take much to connect that up either. I think just one short little segment of pipe, and there we go, got it connected. And let's see, sewage treatment is through the roof. So let's remove this and see what happens. And then, yeah, we still got plenty of sewage treatment, so that did the trick right there. And then we can delete this pipe, so we don't need it. There we go. Alright, that should take care of our polluted water situation. That'll clean itself up over time. Alright, so this episode, let's see, last time we mentioned we needed a high school because we got 94 eligible students now, so we need to get us a high school in there pretty quick. So let's do that. Let's see, elementary school, community school, where is the... Oh, we may not have enough money for the high school. So that's elementary, Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Some of these high schools, we don't have enough money to build yet. And some of these require more population. Public library would be nice. I think that's yeah, there's a high school right there. We got to get to 1,400. Okay, so we're about 500 or so shy, so that means we need some more people. Alright, so what do I want to do? I think what I'm going to do is extend the residential down this way, and then we'll make another tier up here later. So let's go ahead and just build out some of these roads. On down this way, we'll make it pretty good ways. Maybe right about there. Somebody's gonna have a landfill in their backyard, but you know, not much I can do about that. And let's see, we'll go ahead and extend this on out too. And just connect up our grid, and I'll tell you what, let's can we extend? That's gonna demolish that building. And I'll leave kind of a funky intersection, so I think I'll just leave that alone. Plus, got all this industrial for right now in the backyard, so let's connect up our grid. Then we'll go ahead and zone all that residential because we are in desperate need of some residential. And we'll leave just a little bit of buffer there in case we want to extend these roads on out. Same down here. And it's like we got a little bit of demand for some commercial. So So I think what I'm going to do is, since there's industrial on this side, I'll go ahead and just fill all this in with commercial. That would kind of give a buffer to some of these houses. Alright, and that's filling up fast, so that should get us closer to 1,400 here pretty quick. But the one thing I do want to do for right now is, we got a fair amount of terrain here, but it's not terrible. But I think what I want to do is try to get a road up here, and we'll start kind of building up this second tier of residential. And I think the easiest way to do that is we'll just sort of meander off of this intersection, and we'll curve it around so we're not making too drastic, you know, step up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And that gets us up to the next tier. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Alright, from here we can make a straight road on out this way. And again, I'm kind of watching my money because I don't want to get too far into debt, or actually in debt at all. And I keep forgetting about water. Water's important. Connect up the water. And again, we'll just have to keep an eye on this, because the more residents we get and the more pipes we add and all that stuff, the water availability is going to go down. Because we're only running off this one water tank here, water tower. Oh, I never did connect that up. Alright. There we go. So that should make it go down even more. Alright. And we got a little bit of crime, and I have not added in a police station yet, so I don't think I think I did. What did I? No, haven't done that yet. We need a police station. Yeah. Let's see, that looks pretty good right there. Right next to the water tower. And I don't think we have a fire station either. So, let's see. Fire can go right there. And we do have one healthcare facility. But we don't have enough, so let's put in another little clinic. Oh, we don't have enough, not enough money. Okay, we gotta wait on that one. Okay. Alright, getting ever so closer to 1,400. Just need about 150 more people. Be good there. So we're getting close. Which that should give us a bunch more money too, so. Let's see here. What can we do? I'll put a little bit more commercial in there. Can I do any more? Maybe a little bit right here on this corner, and maybe some small ones right there. Doing good. Let's see, look at the taxes again. Again, we don't want to, like, you know, tax people out the wazoo, but if I bump that up just a little bit. And then let's look at the budget. I think we're okay for right now with that. You know, what's funny about Cities Skylines is, you know, realistically, you would have stop signs at all of these intersections, or some cases red lights, but it actually creates a problem when you start putting in stop signs. Let's see. But it may be okay in some spots, like some of these little short ones. You know, you could put stop signs in there. It's not gonna make much of a difference. And then at some point we need to look at upgrading these roads. Well, those businesses will enjoy that, I'm sure. Let's look at the power. We're doing okay. 29 or 40. And again, the water was creeping down. It's still creeping down a little. We're just adding people. But we're doing okay. And gosh, we're just like 40 away from leveling up. So we need a little bit more residential. So I think what I'm gonna do is along this street right here, let's put in just a little bit more residential. We'll try to level that up. In fact, we don't need to extend the roads. I don't think. We'll just leave like maybe every other one. All right, that should do it. Okay, now as soon as we get enough money, one of the first things I want to do is put in the high school, because we'll need that. And I think what I'm going to do with the high school is I'm going to put it probably down here somewhere on this end. And let me check my water situation. Okay, I think we're good. I do need to go ahead and run a pipe up there though, but we'll do that here in just a minute. Okay, so a good bit of demand for commercial. And I think what I'll do, let's see, we've got a little bit of a gap right there. Oh, there we go, tiny town. Okay, so that unlocked a good bit of stuff. One of the things I think was the industrial areas. Yeah, right there, industrial areas. So we can mark out our forestry areas now. And let's see, how much money did that get us? We got some other stuff, just lots of like park type stuff, policies, some new roads looks like, and some fences, and we got parks. We can put in parks now. There's the high school, so we got that one, which should unlock all the other high schools. Park maintenance, yes, here's the other high schools that I downloaded. Okay, cool. Alright, so that opens up a good bit of stuff and gave us a bit more money. So we got over 33,000 now. So let's do the high school first. Let's put in our road. Do a straight segment. Now with the high school, I need to think about this. I can't just plop it in here anywhere. Actually, I think I might put the high school up here somewhere, because I'm going to need a good bit of land for what I want to do with it. So let's build a road off of here, and we'll have our high school be back up in this area, kind of off of the main drag, but still, you know, pretty accessible. And what I want to do is level out a bunch of this. So let's terrain level. All right, so we gotta pick a level we want it to be at, and let's do that. So what I want to use for the high school is I downloaded some stuff. Let me find it. Community School Institute. I think it's on down this way. Suburban High School. Okay, now here it is. City High School. I think this is the one I want to use. This is a pretty nice asset. And we'll plop it down right there. And there's some other stuff too that kind of comes with it. There is a, let's see, where is it at? Maybe under unique buildings, actually. No, it's not there. Well, anyway, I got a gymnasium that comes with it. Yeah, the City High School. And then there's a gymnasium that comes with it. Anyway, we'll find it. But it's in there somewhere. And let's see, let's get water and power up here. Alright, there we go. Now let's get us some power up here. And I think the best way for right now is just going to run a line right up through here. There, that should do it. That's ugly, but once all this gets built out, we'll put in some maybe some commercial, maybe a couple of residentials in through here, and that should help connect everything up, and we can remove that. Alright, so got the high school in there. That should help, and we need more residential because we have a huge demand for residential. So let's continue with our road, and we'll make it continue to be a little curvy just to kind of follow this ridge line. It's looking pretty cool. Alright, and let's put us in some subdivisions, and what I want to do is we'll come off of here somewhere, and we'll kind of break from our grid system that we were using down there. But first of all, let me do come off at a 90-degree angle, and let's see, let's turn the angles back on. Come off of this at a 90, there we go, and then we can get the curve back on. And we'll just kind of make us a little curvy road up in here somewhere. And then off of that, we'll make some short roads. And I think, you know, I watch a lot of city planner plays, and he doesn't like cul-de-sacs, but I kind of do. So let's make us a Suburban Cul-De-Sac, and I think this will work. Of course, it doesn't really make a good rounded thing there, but we do have a tool for that, which I think might work. Let's see, radius. I wonder how low we can go with that. Let's try that. And of course, that did not work. There, that's better. Use the old move it tool, and then we'll put us a little bit of residential in here. Something like that. And we'll have to get us water in there. Electricity, of course. We'll just run us a quick little line up there. Alright, and all of a sudden we've got residents moving in, which is pretty cool. And we'll do us a few more of those little cul-de-sacs like that occasionally throughout this little subdivision area. But for right now, we'll just leave that alone. And I think I am going to put just a few houses along this road just so we kind of have, you know, get our power distributed up there. Kind of alternate a few here. And maybe some sort of store on the corner. That'd be kind of neat. Put just a little bit of commercial right there. And some homes on this cliff facing might be kind of neat. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, right now, a ton of demand for commercial or for residential. Now at the high school, eventually what I want to do is I've got a football stadium, baseball field, I've got tennis courts I can put in, and I've got that gymnasium that we'll put in there eventually too. But we'll hold off on that since we don't have just a ton of money right now. Oh, that's trees. Look kind of funny from here. Alright, so I think down this way we need a bit more commercial because we're kind of getting some demand for commercial. So we'll go ahead and maybe right there we'll do some commercial, and maybe a little bit on the corner right here. Maybe some more over here too. We'll leave a little buffer. We'll make all this be commercial. Kind of give a little commercial zone down here. Alright, so we got to start thinking about our forestry area since I do want to do that. But like I said, I don't want to break the bank on our money situation because we're already kind of starting to get low again. We had 33,000, now we're down to 14, but the high school was a big purchase. That's I don't understand why that is so much. I mean, really it's not, but I mean, when you've only got 33,000 in your high school cost, I don't know, what was it? Let's see what, let me go look and see just for fun. It was a city high, oh, 24,000. Okay, well that's, you know, a good bit. Seemed like that elementary school wasn't that much though. Of course I was using a mod. Yeah, 12.5, so you know, wasn't much. Alright. So let's check on things and see. Looks like we got some water issues. I keep forgetting to put the water in. Just check up here. Yeah, we're good there. And water availability is getting a little bit low. So I'll tell you what, before we go much further, let's put in another water tower. And I think we'll put it up on the hill here. And let's get that connected up. There we go. And I don't think I'd zone that. Yeah, we'll just leave that as nothing. And we'll put another house. Oh, that's resident or commercial. There we go. Now eventually what I want to do is along this ridge right here overlooking the town, we'll probably do something different with these houses. Probably upgrade those to some bigger ones or something. Alright, so we're doing pretty good on income. We still need tons more residential, so I tell you what, let's put in some more of these cul-de-sacs in here. And we'll go with, again, curved road. Back over here to our 2-lane. So the roundabout tool doesn't exactly give you good options for residential or for zoning. Well, that kind of stinks. I got a decent sized lot over there. Maybe I should try something different. I thought I had a roundabout tool or a cul-de-sac builder that was better than that. Let me try some stuff here. Oops. See, it doesn't give you any zoning on this end down here, which I think is kind of dumb. And again, I don't really think there's much I can do about that other than try to make a roundabout again. And then it's going to do that. And then when I go to zoning, yeah, see, I'm only get these small, tiny little lots. Okay, well, I guess the roundabout maker is not going to work. I have to see if I can find something different. So I guess for right now, I'll just have to sort of leave it, and then I'll just connect up this road over here. That's what I'll do. So let me go back to my other road, 'cause it makes no sense to use there we go. That'll kind of give a little bit of a roundabout, and then we can put some walking paths or something through the middle there. Alright, so before I forget, let me hook up the water. Oh, the snapping is terrible. There we go. Okay. Let's get a few more houses, a bit more residential zoned in here, and I'm just going to kind of pretty much blanket all this. We need all of this to be residential. Alright, that'll work. Now, let's see, what's the next milestone that we got to get to? 2600 is Boomtown, so we're about, what, 700 or so? A little less than 700 away. So we'll have to develop a good bit more residential. And we can solve that by going ahead and putting in a few more. need electricity. Look at that and see what's going on. Oh yeah, it's gonna sort itself out. Okay, that's what I thought. Because we got plenty there, and then from here we can disconnect this now, so I don't need that. Don't need that. Oops. Alright, so actually if I put in just a little bit of something right in here, that should connect up the high school. So I think I'm gonna put in some commercial, since we do need a little bit more there. And that should get us. So we'll put a bit more here on this side too. Yeah, looks like we're having some garbage issues. So let's take a look at that. Landfill usage is at 15%. But I think the issue is just it's so far away over here. That's what's going on. Electricity is getting low, so I'll tell you what, let's go ahead back over here and see if we can put in another coal power plant. I think that's 10,000, 19,000, okay, 19,000. So let's put in one more of those. Where can I sneak it in at? I guess right next door will be okay. That bumped that up a good bit. Alright, that'll work. And we don't need this anymore, so let's get rid of that. And gosh, we don't need any of that anymore. Okay. Now, the landfill, let's look at that just for a second. Alright, so it's operating normally. 16% full. We've got garbage truck. We've got all 15 garbage trucks in use. And let's see, do I see any other garbage issues other than at the high school? I don't right now, so I think we're okay. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see, because I don't want that to become an issue, and I'm wondering really why even that's an issue. Garbage has piled up. You know, at some point we'll probably end up having to put, I think this would probably be a good location. It's probably somewhere tucked up right in here, like a public works facility complex kind of thing. We'll have some recycling centers, garbage disposal type stuff, and that should help out. Then we can eventually, like I said, what I want to do is once all these industrial buildings have sort of ran their course, this will be sort of we'll rework this into something else. And then eventually all this will be kind of the downtown type area. I'll convert some of this into commercial, and then some high-res or high-density residential, and we'll start to build that out. But I think that's going to do it for now for this episode. Like I said, in the previous episode, what I was wanting to do, and we got done today, was put the high school in. Looks like the garbage issue has sorted itself out. We still got, actually no it hasn't, it's still piled up. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Let's bump up the budget slightly and see if that's going to solve it. Because I think once we did that, it should give us more trucks. Yeah, 17. Okay, so that'll work. Alright, so that gives us a few more garbage trucks. That should help out. Now, we got the high school in, although it's not completed yet. I want to put in a parking lot, probably across the road or right in this area. I want to put in the football stadium somewhere in here, and then a baseball field and probably a couple of tennis courts, and then the gymnasium for basketball, and we'll be all set with that. And that should take up a good bit of this area. And then somewhere up in this area, once we get a bit more of this developed out, probably back up in this area somewhere, we'll have to think about another elementary school, because the elementary school here only holds, I think, 400. Yeah, 400, and we're over halfway, so That's going to be a problem eventually. And just real quick, let's see how we're doing on the fire. Yeah, we'll have to put another fire station up in this area somewhere, because just the one's not going to cut it. In fact, before we sign off, I think somewhere right along here would be good. We'll put another fire station in here, I think. Yeah, that might work right there. These people may not be happy about it, but definitely need another fire station in there somewhere. Okay. Yeah, that takes care of most of this upper area. All this down here, meant to put another one or two somewhere right in there, but we'll head towards a larger fire station at some point. This fire station headquarters, we'll put it down in this downtown area somewhere. And let's look at police real quick. Police coverage, crime, we're doing good. Okay. Alright, so like I said, we'll continue on next time. I'm gonna get me a screenshot here, and then we'll see what we can do. I think next time we're definitely going to work on, once we get to the next milestone, which we're coming up on pretty quick, 2600, so we got about 300 more to go. We'll work on getting a forestry area up in this spot somewhere, build us a road off of here, come across railroad tracks up into this area, and we'll work on a big forestry area. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this episode, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one.